it. I'm not gonna lie, like
Yeah, go ahead.
What I think, when I've always thought about like kind of making my own little like video, like like a 10-minute clip, whatever. It's that's kind of like what I kind of always like had in my mind in a way, because I feel like there was no real like plot. You know what I'm saying?
It was
In
just
terms of, like,
stuff happening.
You know what I mean? But like things were just and it's more so just like
The characters.
the character. Like the kid woke up, like in my mind I always vision one day, but this obviously is like a summer. But like he started the summer and ended the summer, and the way it end is how exactly like, bro, just like the way it just zooms in on him, and you feel like he just learned something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like nothing really crazy happened. It wasn't like no huge like story, but it was just like you just felt like he learned something.
Yeah.
At the end of that
Yeah.
movie, bro. You felt like that it zoomed away on him, and you felt like he was left with something. Like
Yeah.
like he took something away from that summer.
Mm-hmm.
That was good. I liked it.
No, I think it was good. Same like with the movie like that. I heard you saying, right? Like he kind of learned something. There wasn't really like, it wasn't like a huge like climax and like huge plot, but it was simple. Like it was like it was a summer,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like, there's some summers when you're a kid where like things happen, and it's not like this crazy thing. Like it's just you just had a summer.
Yeah.
And like you had your little fling, it didn't go the way you wanted it to. You had your little talk to her. Who knows what happens next year.
Yep.
But hey, at the end of the day, you kind of unscathed. Like, you know what I mean? Now the school year starts.
Yeah.
In the moment, all of that seemed like real big, but like as he's like sitting down, it was kind of like nothing. It was just keep going forward,
Yep.
And it did like it just felt like a summer, bro. Like,
Yeah, like it was just
like that movie just felt like not one of like those like not some big huge it felt like a summer.
Yeah, like it wasn't
Like we had plenty of those summers, you know what I mean?
Nah, for
like,
real, yeah, it was just a summer.
It was just a summer, bro. And like it like I feel like it did a good job of just like kind of like you just went along with him.
Yeah.
But like from point A to point B, even if nothing crazy happened in between, you felt like a lot happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't dramatic, but it was impactful.
Yeah, because there were some heavy moments.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like detrimental to the overall like feeling of summer. Like it was just summer.
Yeah.
The little things that changed like his life forever.
For real.
Like especially with like that talk with his mom, where he was like, where she was talking about how he's his dream, and he's like feeling like he's like a failure, and but that's all she wants is just him, just to do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Or it's like, I mean, it's like the little things, like it just like maybe he hung out with those skater kids for like 2 days.
Yeah.
But he was
it affected him. Yeah.
How to film.
Yeah.
How to be a filmer.
Not for real.
It's this is based on a true story, so that kid is the director.
That's what I figured. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
How to be a filmer.
I was kind of getting that. I mean, obviously, like I knew that it was based on him, but the vibe that I kind of get from the movie is like it feels like a diary.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And that's why it's not so much like, oh, it's got to be this big, like something big happens and like the downfall. Like it was just like he just told a simple story of like this was my summer.
Yeah.
The moment where like, so one of my like favorite things I like is like it's at the end of a Charles Gambino song, That Power, and he's kind of just telling a story. I don't know if you ever heard it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's talking, and he's talking to this girl, and he's finally like telling her how he feels.
Yeah.
And he just slips up and says, "Destiny."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, like I shouldn't have said that." And then they both go to sleep, and they wake up, and she's gone. They're on the bus, so she's off the bus, and the girls are walking by, and when they walk by, they just all look at him and they go, Destiny. And they all start laughing and they leave. And he's like, damn, I didn't even know they were friends. But that scene where he just was like, are you nervous?
Yeah.
Like, that's what it brought me back to. Just like, damn, like she just told everybody.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's crazy too. Because if he didn't say he was nervous, that wouldn't have happened.
No.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? Like that would not have happened.
I think this movie like takes the best parts of like Everything Everywhere All at Once, like that story of the mother and daughter,
That's a good.
but it's like mother
It's like
and
the
son.
opposite end, bro.
It's like Everything Everywhere, but without all the multiverse stuff. And then it's like mid-90s where he's like trying to find his way with friends. And stuff.
Yep.
But and then this one just adds the girl to it.
It's
true. It's
true.
like the best parts of those movies into one.
Yeah, that's true. It's a good mix because it's not as crazy as Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Same with mid-90s too. It's not
mid-90s. Yeah,
it's crazy.
Mid-90s is pretty like dramatic.
Yeah,
like the highs are high and the lows are like.
Yeah, especially with him and
low.
his mom too, and that. Too.
Yeah. So, this was fire though. I liked it.
Yeah, I think it was a really good movie.
And it being, on a true story.
And in Fremont.
Yeah.
The Gulf land. So what would you rate it?
I'm going to 9, honestly. I liked it a lot. It was solid. Like,
Yeah.
and like I said, because it was, I don't know. I feel like I like movies that are like not as dramatic. Like this was just a nice told story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna give it a. I'll give it a 9. I'll give it a 9 because I might even go higher, but I'll be realistic. But I give it such a high number to me because it's one of those moments where like low key watching it, I'm like, damn, I wish I made that.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It feels like
I wish I made that.
It feels like something that you could make. Because it's literally just like a review, like, reflection of.
For me personally, it felt like ideas I've had.
Yeah.
But he did it like perfectly. Wow, like damn.
Yeah.
Now I can't even like attempt because that was like that was it. Like to me, like that was good. Like I'm saying, like just that whole idea of just like it felt like he just obviously it was a summer, right? So like whatever that time period was, you just went through it.
Yeah, he just told the story.
You know what I mean, it wasn't like no crazy stuff. It's like it's almost like nothing happened, but everything happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nothing, but it meant everything.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like this movie kind of reminded me of After Sun. I don't know if you guys seen it.
No,
I haven't seen that one. No.
It not so much like the story, but the filmmaking kind of. There's some things in it like POVs. It's not so much POVs, but I mean we'll have to watch it and I'll explain it better later. But there's like certain shots on there. I'm like, man, that's kind of what I see myself doing. Certain shots like that,
yeah,
and kind of how I would want to portray like what I see in real life.
Right.
And that last shot where he's just like sitting there with his mom and she's looking at him, that kind of reminds me of like my life where my mom is just like sitting there looking at me,
Yeah.
And that I think that last shot and the way it ended was like perfect. So that's why I'll give it like a 10. Just because of that that last shot.
For sure. Is that our first 10?
From like
anybody? from the Popcorn Papis.
Yeah, from Popcorn Papi.
First 10.
First 10.
So let's see. What's our average right now then on this movie? We didn't do this last time, but so that's what
we got 9, 9, and 10.
28.
Yeah.
28 divided by 3.
Yeah.
I'm not doing the math.
Me either.
I mean, 28 out of 30. 28 out of 30. That's
yeah.
I'll have
pretty
to
solid.
Put the ratings on like the
28
screen.
out of 30. That's a solid number.
It is. That's solid. First 10. We gonna give DIDI a badge of honor.
Yeah.
First 10 from the Popcorn Papis.
That's a 9.3.
9.3.
9.3.
It's pretty solid right there. Can't lie.
All right. Anything else you guys want to say or?
Nah. I mean, that's about it. Honestly, solid movie.
That was DIDI with the Popcorn Papis. Thank you for watching with us, man. We can't wait to have you guys back next time.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, comment what you would like us to watch next.
Yeah, definitely.
Subscribe, please, and we'll see y'all next time.
Peace.
Peace.